Oh, hey folks, Brad here. A while back, I dug up my Crybaby and realized that it was especially scratchy. Shaking the camera, sorry, it was especially scratchy because I haven't used it for a really long time. That's my own fault. But also, when I took it apart, which is actually quite simple, you just unscrew the 4 screws, and then you realize that this is what you're looking at. The pot seemed to wobble, and by that I mean, here it is, and as I turn, you can't really see it deflect much this way or that way, but there's definitely like a dead spot right square in the center. So I looked actually at, let's see, what is it? It's a... how many? Oh, it's a 100K pot. You can see that on the end, not really well, but here I thought I'd be able to get a long shank pot and then put this gear on it and I would be off to the races, so to speak, but I really couldn't find that. Plus I really couldn't find a good way to take this gear off without kind of wrecking the whole thing. So what that means is you end up buying one of these, which is the whole thing ready to go. Yeah, it costs about 30 bucks instead of the pot, which would be about, I don't know, what, 10 bucks, something like that. But I'm gonna put it in. And just so you know, all I've done to this point is remove the little vinyl thing that pushes against the toothed, well, whatever that is, the opposite gear, and just heated up the solder on these wires and pulled them off. And of course, like a smart person, I took a picture of what where all the wires go. So I'm going to put that all together, and then I'm going to show you folks how to bottom out this thing so that because the pot only has so much range, you need to make sure that when you put it together that the gears are in the right way. So more on that later. But that's what I'm going to do. So stick around if you want to learn about that. And as always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Okay, so just finished soldering the new pot in. Interesting though, this one, the original one I took off, it went blue and green on the left lug, yellow in the center, and black on the right. So this is actually backwards, but blue, green, yellow, and black. Look what came in the instructions. So the black and the blue are switched in this one. So here is what I did. If you can see that, let's see. Okay, here we go. On my soldering board, you can't really see, but that's the black, the yellow is in the middle, and then the blue and green ones I've done that way, which corresponds to instructions. Again, I'll post a picture up, but that's backwards compared to how it is that I took it apart. So, fingers crossed this thing actually works the right way when I put it together. Hey again folks, Brad here. So luckily, that replacement pot was exactly what I needed for to fix my Crybaby. Not only is the pot noise gone, when this thing would be on, it would actually be pretty scratchy. You can usually fix that with some electrical cleaner, but the post on the pot was very bent. I don't really know exactly why, but so when I put it together, I bottomed out the pedal and I bottomed out the pot so that when you can hear that you can obviously move the pedal enough to turn the darn thing on and off. So I'm going to put you down so you can actually watch me use this thing and we can hear if it works. Fingers crossed. So I'd say that works. That's awesome. Again, that pot was all I needed to replace, and it was actually very straightforward. So if you folks need to do the same thing, follow this video and you'll be able to fix your Crybaby. All the best, folks. Look forward to another video.